The most common question real estate agents get is, how's the market? So I wanted to break down exactly what's happening in Lower Merion School Systems. This includes Narberth Borough through the third quarter compared to last year, so you can understand exactly what the market looks like. So if you get some value out of this, you like what you hear, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and if you want to schedule a call with our team about how this data might impact your plans over the next 6, 12, 18 months, you can do that with the link in the comments. So here's what happened in Lower Merion School System through the third quarter this year compared to last year, so 2024 compared to 2023. The average sale price for all the homes that sold, and it was 529 of them year to date, is $987,056. Last year, that same number was $904,667, so we've seen home prices rise 9.1% in Lower Merion School District through the third quarter in 2024. That's a big jump in values and really speaks to the local community and the demand for homes in our neighborhoods. The number of homes that sold is pretty flat. We saw 529 sell through the third quarter compared to 526 through the third quarter of 2023. That's only a 0.5% increase, 0.57% to be specific. So we're seeing about the same number of homes sell, almost identical. The days on market is rising in Lower Merion schools. This year, it's 43 days on market compared to last year, 35 days on market. Still very fast, by the way. We're talking about a month and a half. And that's up 22.8% compared to last year. Again, this is all through the third quarter. And lastly, the average home year to date through the third quarter is selling for 100.1% of the asking price in Lower Merion schools. Last year, it sold for 99.8% of the asking price. So again, these numbers are pretty flat. We're seeing a 0.3% increase. So what does all this data mean? What this tells me is that days on market's rising. That means it's a little easier for buyers to take some time finding a home that they want. We've seen the median in the greater Philadelphia area trending around 11 days on market. So it's seeing this taking about a month to a month and a half for all the 500 plus homes that sold this year, 529 to be exact. That's up a little bit. So buyers have a little more time to make an offer. That's good news. What we're seeing for sellers here is incredible appreciation year over year, over 9%, which is a very robust number. We're also seeing that the same number of homes are selling, which means inventory is going to be about the same. Now, supply is rising because it's taking longer for homes to sell. That has to do with the absorption rate. But again, we're seeing the same number of homes that sold through the third quarter of last year and the third quarter of this year. And we've got right around a 2-month supply of homes on the market in Lower Merion schools. So what that means is that if nothing new came onto the market, it would take 2 months for everything to sell. So an even market for buyers and sellers is typically around a 6-month supply, to give you some perspective. So for sellers, we're seeing about a third of the inventory that it would take to get to an even market, so very seller-friendly inventory levels. We're seeing relatively quick days on market, about a month and a half, and we're seeing incredible price appreciation, up over 9% compared to this time last year, which tells me there's a lot of seller-friendly conditions in Lower Merion schools. And with rates hovering around 6.5% when we're recording this video, and again, that's factors like debt-to-income ratio, credit score, and assets in the bank, how much cash you're actually working with, and down money. There's a lot of factors there. We're seeing that rates are 1.5 points less than they were this time last year. Remember, last October, rates were at 8%. So it's more affordable to buy a home now, which is good news for sellers. We're seeing days on market rise a little bit, so you got to be a little more patient there. And we're seeing that you're basically selling your home right at the asking price. A lot of good things happening for sellers right now. And the positive is for buyers that they're seeing their investments and their equity grow, even if you bought a home only 12 months ago. So there's a lot of data here. If you got questions about any of this stuff, reach out. All our contact information's below, and we're happy to help you navigate and strategize these market conditions in our local neighborhood.